Ladies and gentlemen, friends, dreamers, and seekers, welcome. Today I want to speak directly to the part of you that yearns for something greater. The part that whispers in the quiet moments, "There must be more for my life." We live in a world filled with noise, distractions, and confusion. Many people drift through their days like ships without a compass, tossed about by circumstances, pulled off course by other people's expectations, and anchored by fear. But what if I told you that all of this could change the moment you gain a clear vision for your life? That a clear vision has the power to transform confusion into confidence, aimlessness into purpose, and obstacles into stepping stones. I believe it does. And today, in the spirit of the timeless wisdom I have shared throughout my life, I want to walk with you through the power of vision, how to find it, protect it, and pursue it with unwavering courage. This is not just theory. This is truth proven through the lives of people who refused to settle for the ordinary. They dared to see the invisible, and so they achieved the impossible. So sit back, open your heart, and prepare your mind to dream again. Because once you see your path clearly, you'll never again stumble blindly. Let's begin. Of CINBEONTE momenti. A clear vision is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Without vision, people live reactionary lives. They wake up responding to emergencies, demands, and crises instead of pursuing their deepest calling. Imagine a builder trying to construct a house without blueprints. Each brick laid would feel random. Every nail hammered would lack purpose. It's the same with your life. When you lack vision, your days feel scattered, your energy is wasted, and progress feels impossible. But with a clear vision, your daily choices line up like soldiers obeying a command. You know when to say yes, when to say no, and when to wait. Vision turns confusion into clarity. It turns wandering into marching. How does this happen? Vision lifts your eyes above the temporary, the daily struggles, the disappointments, the distractions, and fixes them on a bigger picture. Those who changed the world all had a clear vision. Inventors, leaders, artists, pioneers. They saw something the world could not see yet. And because they saw it, they could endure hardship, push through failure, and rise again when others quit. Some people hear the word vision and think it must be grand or dramatic, but vision is not always about building empires or changing nations. Sometimes vision is simply knowing who you are and who you refuse to be. Vision answers questions like, what am I doing here? What do I want my life to stand for? What legacy will I leave behind? A clear vision is specific enough to guide your steps, but flexible enough to grow as you grow. It reflects your values, your passions, and your unique calling. For some, a clear vision is building a strong family. For others, it's mastering a craft, serving a community, or creating something that outlives them. Whatever it is for you, your vision must belong to you. It cannot be borrowed from friends, culture, or social media. A borrowed vision will never sustain you when life gets hard. Only a vision rooted in your soul can pull you forward through every storm. Maybe right now you're thinking, Billy, I don't have a clear vision. I don't even know where to start. If that's you, take heart. You're not alone. Many people drift because they've never paused long enough to ask themselves what they truly want. Here's how you can begin. 1. Get quiet. Turn off your phone. Step away from the crowd. Great visions are not found in the noise. They are found in the stillness. Give yourself permission to disconnect. 2. Reflect on your deepest desires. Ask yourself, what makes my heart come alive? What angers you? What moves you to tears? What would you do for free if money were no object? Within those questions lie clues to your vision. 3. Your past holds hints for your future. What challenges have shaped you? What gifts have always come naturally? Your vision often grows from your pain and your passion. 4. Write it down. Don't keep it vague. Put words to it. A vision written down becomes a map. You can revisit it, revise it, and renew it when you feel lost. 5. Share it with trusted people. Sometimes, other people see what we can't. Share your thoughts with wise mentors or honest friends. Their insights can refine your vision. Once you find your vision, you must guard it fiercely. This world will test your focus. Distractions are everywhere, from trivial tasks to other people's opinions. When you don't know what you stand for, you'll fall for anything. But with a clear vision, you become hard to distract and impossible to derail. Here are ways to protect your vision. 1. Set boundaries. Not every opportunity is meant for you. Learn to say no. Your energy and time are precious. Spend them on what moves you closer to your vision. 2. Surround yourself with visionaries. Your circle matters. If you spend time with people who have no goals, you'll soon lose sight of yours. Surround yourself with those who inspire you to aim higher. 3. Keep your vision visible. Write it on paper. Post it on your wall. Read it every morning. The more you see it, the more your mind believes it's possible. 4. Revisit and refine. Life changes. You grow. Sometimes your vision matures too. Don't fear adjusting it, just never abandon it. Take EMGATINTRNANGVISIOINTO ROLITY. A clear vision without action is only a dream. Action is where vision takes form. Many people get stuck here. They feel inspired but wait for perfect conditions. The truth is, you don't need to see the whole staircase to take the first step. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Small steps, taken consistently, create unstoppable momentum. So you have your vision, and you've decided to act. But here's a truth I want you to remember. Every vision worth pursuing will ask you to face fear. Fear is a companion of vision. The bigger the dream, the louder the fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But do you know what's worse than failing? Regret. When you lie down at night, regret for not trying weighs far heavier than failure ever will. So be bold. Be willing to look foolish in the eyes of people who don't see what you see. Many people wait until they feel confident before they act. But confidence does not come first, action does. The more you step forward, the braver you become. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear. It is choosing to move forward despite the fear. Failure is not the opposite of vision. It is part of the path. Every great achiever has a history of mistakes and setbacks. Failure refines your vision, tests your commitment, and teaches you lessons you could never learn otherwise. Don't be discouraged by a detour. A clear vision makes even your failures valuable. Why? Because when you know where you're going, a wrong turn won't stop you. It simply redirects you. Some people fail once and give up entirely. But those with vision see failure as feedback, not finality. They gather wisdom from their mistakes and try again. So next time you fall, get up. Dust yourself off. Adjust your sails. Keep moving. Vision gives you the resilience to outlast your disappointments. Vision ignites the fire, but discipline keeps it burning. It's easy to feel excited when the dream is fresh. But true success comes when you do what needs to be done, long after the excitement fades. Discipline is the bridge between your vision and its reality. It means showing up when you don't feel like it. It means saying no to temptations that pull you off course. People with discipline build habits that align with their vision. Small daily actions, done repeatedly, lead to extraordinary outcomes. Want to write a book? Write a page a day. Want to get healthy? Walk 20 minutes daily. Want to grow a business? Make one call, one sale, one connection every single day. Big dreams are accomplished by small steps. Done consistently. DOBTRSAND. Crites. If your vision is bold enough, you will attract critics. Some people will mock you, misunderstand you. They may say, who do you think you are? Or, that's impossible. Listen to me carefully. Never give the steering wheel of your life to someone who isn't driving anywhere themselves. Visionaries live ahead of their time. Critics often cannot see what you see, and that's okay. You don't need their permission. You don't need their applause. What you need is unshakable belief in where you are going. Smile at your critics. Let their doubts fuel your determination. Prove them wrong, not with arguments. Sui motivid elam the joarny. Every path, no matter how clear, will have seasons of dryness. Days when motivation disappears and you feel like quitting. So how do you stay motivated? Here are a few powerful keys. 1. Break it down. A big vision can feel overwhelming. Divide it into smaller goals. Celebrate small wins. They keep your energy alive. 2. Visual reminders. Create a vision board. Place images and words that represent your dream where you can see them daily. It keeps your goal fresh in your mind. 3. Positive self-talk. Your mind is a battlefield. Feed it words of courage, hope, and faith. Speak life over your vision daily. 4. Rest when needed. Fatigue kills motivation. Sometimes you don't need to quit, you just need to rest and come back stronger. 5. Remember why you started. When the path feels hard, return to your original reason. A clear why fuels perseverance when the how seems impossible. OTRSTHROUHURV. A beautiful thing happens when you live with vision. Your life becomes a lighthouse for others. People are hungry for inspiration. They want to see proof that dreams can come true, that purpose can triumph over problems. When you walk boldly in your vision, you give others permission to dream too. Your courage multiplies courage. Your resilience teaches strength. Your success reminds others that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. So don't hide your vision. Share it through your actions, your words. Be a living testimony that clarity of purpose creates a life of meaning. Stang uminalawam. Tichi mawai. Never let success blind you. A clear vision should lift you up, but also remind you to stay grounded. Be grateful for every step forward. Acknowledge the people who support you. Serve others with what you build. Humility keeps you teachable. It keeps your heart open to learn, grow, and help others rise too. Remember, the higher you climb, the more you must bend down to lift others. True visionaries build ladders, not just thrones. ADJSTNG Mata Life ECANGS. Sometimes, despite all your planning, a crisis may come, a door may close. Circumstances shift. When this happens, don't panic. A clear vision doesn't mean a rigid plan. It means knowing the destination even if the route changes. Be flexible. Adapt to new information. Sometimes a detour becomes a blessing in disguise, leading you to something better than you imagined. Hold your vision tightly, but your plans loosely. About your goal, but open-minded about the method. LEVNGLUGACY. At the end of your days, the power of a clear vision is not measured by what you achieved alone, but by what lives on after you. Your children, your community, your friends, they inherit your example. They learn what it looks like to live on purpose, not by accident. Your vision plants seeds that grow trees under whose shade you may never sit, but future generations will. That is the beauty of living with a clear vision. You light torches that burn long after you are gone. EXAMPESO of visionaris du HNADTHEGME. To truly appreciate the power of clear vision, let's look at real stories, not fairy tales, but flesh and blood examples of people who turned an invisible idea into a visible reality. 1. Thomas Edison. He envisioned a world where darkness could be conquered by a simple flick of a switch. Thousands of failed experiments did not stop him. His vision was stronger than each failure. Today, we take electric light for granted, but it began as a vision in the mind of one man who refused to quit. 2. Helen Keller. She lost her sight and hearing as a child, yet envisioned a life filled with purpose. Against every limitation, she learned to communicate, graduated college, and became a global voice for the disabled. She proved that when the vision is clear, physical barriers become small obstacles. 3. Walt Disney. When people saw an empty swamp in Florida, he saw castles, fairy tales, and laughter echoing through generations. He turned that swamp into Walt Disney World, a place millions visit to step inside a dream. These are not just stories from history books. They are reminders that vision makes the impossible possible. Yo Vixa Metiaris. No Metasmal ITCMs. Not every vision must build an empire or change the course of history. Sometimes, a clear vision is raising children with love and wisdom. Sometimes it's opening a bakery that brings warmth to a neighborhood. Sometimes it's living each day with kindness in a world that can be harsh. Never compare your vision to someone else's highlight reel. Comparison kills purpose. The only question that matters is, am I living true to what I'm called to do? Your vision matters. Your vision makes someone's life better. Don't dismiss it just because it seems ordinary. Ordinary people with an extraordinary commitment to their vision have always been the world's greatest miracle workers. DLMGYDH Deliwise. One of the hardest parts of living with vision is waiting. Some doors take longer to open than we want. Some seasons feel barren. You work, you plan, you plant seeds, but nothing seems to sprout. In these moments, doubt creeps in. Did I hear wrong? Should I just give up? But remember, a farmer doesn't plant a seed and dig it up every day to check if it's growing. He trusts the process. So must you. Vision is like a seed. It needs time, patience, and persistence. Delays are not denials. Sometimes they prepare you for opportunities you're not yet ready to handle. While you wait, keep working. While you wait, keep believing. In time, DLIOIME, Tetsar vis yo you are visa. One powerful secret of successful visionaries is their daily routine. Great dreams die in chaotic schedules. To protect your vision, structure your day so that your priorities come first. 1. Start your day with purpose. Before the world's noise enters your mind, spend a few minutes reconnecting with your vision. Read it, visualize it, feel it. 2. Identify your top 3. What 3 things must I do today to move closer to my vision? Do those first. 3. Eliminate time wasters. Social media scrolling, gossip, meaningless tasks. Replace them with activities that feed your dream. 4. Rest well. Fatigue clouds clarity. Rest restores it. A well-rested mind sees the path more clearly. A powerful vision demands a disciplined routine. Without order, distractions win. With order, Rishargi Visayan until you gauge times. No matter how clear your vision is, storms will come. Illness, loss, unexpected setbacks. Life is unpredictable. In hard times, your vision can feel distant. Here's what to do when you feel like your dream is dying. 1. Return to your source of inspiration. Reread the books, listen to the voices, remember the moments that first sparked your vision. Remind yourself why it matters. 2. Connect with other dreamers. Isolation feeds discouragement. Community feeds hope. Find people who believe in big things. Their faith can lift yours. 3. Give yourself grace. It's okay to pause and catch your breath. Resting is not quitting. Sometimes the best way to honor your vision is to care for yourself. TIOTRs 2ILEVYTEH. Visio, one of the greatest gifts you can give your family, friends, or community is to teach them how to live with vision too. Show your children how to dream. Teach them to set goals and pursue them. Talk openly about your journey, the victories and the mistakes. Help young people see that their future is not an accident but a design they can shape. Encourage coworkers, neighbors, and friends. Sometimes one word of belief can reignite a fire someone thought was gone forever. Your vision, lived out boldly, multiplies vision in others. Celebrate a step. People with vision sometimes make the mistake of always looking ahead, never celebrating how far they've come. Pause. Look back. See the distance between where you were and where you are now. Every small milestone is a testament to your faithfulness. Celebrate the steps. Lesson: celebrate the growth. Gratitude fuels more progress. Do you canchi pay tesh iscr the welke s ligihr? When you live with a clear vision, life doesn't become problem-free, but it becomes meaningful. Every challenge feels worthwhile. Every setback feels temporary. Every sacrifice feels like an investment, not a loss. You walk lighter because you're not carrying confusion. You wake up motivated because you know why you exist. A clear vision doesn't guarantee an easy path, but it makes the path easier because you're not wandering aimlessly. A Finel Kel CLRIT. As we come closer to the end of this message, I urge you, do not drift. Do not settle for a life that merely happens to you. You were made for more than survival. You were made to live intentionally, to dream boldly, and to inspire deeply. Not tomorrow. To clarify your vision, write it down. Read it daily. Walk in it courageously. The world needs more people whose eyes are fixed on a noble purpose, whose feet walk steadily toward it, and whose hearts light the way for others. Don't be a vicio. And let's be honest, not everyone lives with clarity. Many people move through life unsure, uninspired, and unclear. What happens when you don't have a vision? You waste time on things that don't matter. You follow the crowd instead of your own calling. You feel tired, not because you're doing too much, but because you're doing too little of what fuels you. You chase comfort instead of growth. Without vision, you live on autopilot, you settle, you survive, but you don't thrive. Vision brings your life into alignment. Without it, you're like a kite without a string, carried by the winds of other people's agendas, constantly tossed but never anchored. So don't wait for clarity to fall from the sky. Dig deep, ask hard questions. Be honest about what you truly want and who you truly are. YULEADYAV ACOMPACE. Here's something most people never hear. You don't need to search outside for your purpose. The seeds of your vision are already inside you. Your experiences, talents, passions, and even your wounds. They are part of your map. You just need to sit still long enough to read it. That inner compass. It whispers, not shouts. You'll hear it when you stop pretending, when you let go of what you should do and embrace what you're meant to do. Trust yourself more. Trust your instincts. Trust that deep calling that has never left you. That's the birth of your vision. Why? When people live without vision, society becomes reactive, anxious, and unstable. But when individuals live with clarity, confidence, and purpose, the ripple effect is transformational. Communities become stronger, families become more intentional, work becomes more meaningful, leadership becomes more inspiring. You don't need a microphone to make an impact. You just need clarity. A clear vision is magnetic. It attracts the right people, the right opportunities, and the right outcomes. In a dark world, clarity is a light. So be that light. Let your vision guide your steps and spark something in others. You life, yes, you are message. At the end of it all, your life will tell a story. The way you live, the decisions you make, the legacy you leave, it all flows from the vision you carry. You may never speak to a stadium or write a best-selling book, but someone is watching you. Someone is inspired by how you live. Let your life be a living message, not of confusion, fear, or regret, but of clarity. Take the first step. No, let's end this with action. Don't just listen. Apply. Don't just agree. Do something about it. Here are 3 things you can do right now to begin living with vision. 1. Write a vision statement in 1 paragraph. Describe the kind of life you want to live. Be honest. Don't worry about how, just declare what. 2. Set 1 aligned goal. Pick 1 specific goal that aligns with your vision. Break it down. Start today, not tomorrow. 3. Eliminate 1 distraction. Identify 1 thing that is stealing your time, energy, or focus. Commit to removing it from your routine, even for just 1 week. Simple steps. Big momentum, small hinges swing big doors. There's something powerful that happens when others watch you walking with clarity. You become a mirror for their own unrealized dreams. They may ask you, how did you know what you were meant to do? And you can answer, not with pride, but with peace. I stopped running. I got still. I got clear. Your clarity becomes their catalyst. That's the ripple of vision. That's how movements start. That's how legacies are born. You don't have to preach it. Live it. You don't have to convince anyone. Just let your fruit speak for itself. As we close this message, I want you to remember something simple yet profound. The path gets easier when the vision gets clearer. You will still have hills to climb. You will still face resistance. But when you know where you're going, you walk with power. Life becomes lighter, not because it gets easier, but because you stop carrying things that don't belong. You shed the weight of confusion, the burden of comparison, the fog of indecision. Clarity is not a one-time revelation, it's a daily decision. So wake up each day and choose to walk in vision. Choose to see your future before anyone else does. Choose to believe that your best days are not behind you. They are ahead of you, waiting for your steps. You were made for purpose. You were born with greatness inside you. You are not here to wander. You are here to walk, clearly, boldly, intentionally. So go. The vision is calling, and your path is ready.